Deep beneath the waves, a silent predator moves through the shadows. It's not a military vessel or a research sub. It's a narco submarine, a stealthy machine built for one purpose: smuggling drugs across borders. These underwater smugglers are the product of ingenuity, desperation, and criminal ambition. But how do they work? How do they evade detection? And what makes them so effective? Today we'll dive into the secret world of narco submarines and uncover the engineering marvels behind these covert vessels. Narco submarines didn't start out as the sophisticated machines we see today. In the early days, they were crude, makeshift vessels, little more than modified fishing boats. Cartels used these to transport drugs along rivers and coastal areas, avoiding detection by law enforcement. But as authorities cracked down on traditional smuggling routes, cartels were forced to innovate. By the 1990s, the first true narco submarines began to appear. These early models were semi-submersibles, designed to ride low in the water, with only a small portion visible above the surface. Over time, these vessels evolved. Cartels began building fully submersible submarines, capable of diving deeper and traveling farther. Today, narco submarines are a multi-million-dollar industry, with hidden shipyards deep in the jungles of South America. Let's break down the anatomy of a typical narco submarine. These vessels are usually around 14 meters long, with a low-profile design that keeps them mostly submerged. The top of the sub barely breaks the surface, making it nearly invisible to radar. Inside, the sub is divided into three main compartments. The cargo hold, packed with tons of cocaine. This is the heart of the operation. The crew area, cramped and uncomfortable, with just enough space for a few bunks and basic supplies. The engine room, powered by a diesel engine, it propels the sub at speeds of around 16 kilometers per hour. To avoid detection, these subs are often painted to blend in with the ocean. They use minimal electronic equipment, relying on basic navigation tools like compasses. Some even have snorkels to draw in air while remaining mostly submerged. But not all narco submarines are created equal. Over the years, cartels have developed a range of models, from simple semi-submersibles to high-tech, fully submersible vessels capable of crossing entire oceans. Despite their low-tech design, narco submarines are incredibly hard to spot. Patrol aircraft and Coast Guard ships rely on radar and thermal imaging, but these subs are built to evade both. However, law enforcement isn't giving up. Agencies like the U.S. Coast Guard and DEA are using advanced technology, including drones and satellite surveillance, to track these vessels. Over the years, authorities have intercepted hundreds of narco submarines. One of the most famous busts occurred in 2020 when a fully submersible sub was discovered in the Colombian jungle. It was a game changer, capable of carrying up to 10 tons of cocaine and powered entirely by electric motors. But for every sub that's caught, many more slip through undetected. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, with cartels always one step ahead. Life aboard a narco submarine is far from glamorous. Crew members endure cramped conditions with no proper beds or toilets. The risk of suffocation, drowning, or being caught by authorities is ever present. For the cartels, these submarines are a calculated risk. The potential profits are enormous, but the human cost is high. Crew members are often poor, desperate individuals lured by the promise of quick money. Many don't survive the journey. These submarines are also a key part of the global drug trade, fueling addiction and violence in communities around the world. But they're also a testament to human ingenuity, raising difficult questions about the line between innovation and criminality. As technology advances, so too will the design of narco submarines. Cartels are already experimenting with new materials, propulsion systems, and stealth technologies. Some experts predict that future subs could be fully autonomous, eliminating the need for crew members altogether. But law enforcement is also evolving. New detection systems, artificial intelligence, and international cooperation are making it harder for cartels to operate undetected. The question is, can law enforcement keep up? Or will cartels continue to outmaneuver them with ever more sophisticated submarines? From their humble beginnings as makeshift boats to the sophisticated machines we see today, Narco submarines are a fascinating example of engineering and evasion. They're a reminder of the lengths people will go to in pursuit of profit, and the challenges law enforcement faces in stopping them. As technology advances, the battle between cartels and authorities will only intensify. What do you think about the future of narco submarines? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of narco submarines, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.